Every Day is directed by Michael Susi and stars Angourie Rice. A movie like this had opportunity to break grounds while tugging at young hearts. Did it succeed? Well, Every Day is about a girl named Rhiannon who meets someone named A who wakes up in a different body every single day. Michael Susi directed 2012's The Vow, and I think he did a pretty good job with this movie. There are a lot of things I didn't really like about the movie, which I'll get into, but if there's anything that did work, it's when the music and the visuals found this good cinematic sweet spot and made a good moment. There are more than a few of those moments in this movie, and I enjoyed them all. I do think he suffered from having a bit of a big project to take on, though. I haven't read the book myself to really back that up, but I can imagine it goes into a little bit more detail in places I felt that I needed detail in the movie. Angourie Rice plays Rhiannon, both a lead and a love interest. She was pretty good. Definitely one of the better performances in the movie, but nothing I went home thinking about. A is played by like 20 different people, and honestly this is a bit of a gripe for me. I felt like the character suffered a bit in not being as well explored as we would have liked. A character like this gives you an opportunity to tell stories about love and about identity, and instead we spent most of the movie with A as a really good looking white guy. I think some of the actors that played A did a really good job. I think some of them really didn't. Nobody was really memorable for me though. The movie was not filmed particularly well. Almost every scene overuses shallow focus, which pretty much gets rid of establishing setting throughout the movie. Then randomly establishing shots will kind of force us into the setting. There's this bit in the end that relies solely on good camera work, and I think it almost succeeds and then just falls flat and feels really awkward. The director of photography was Roger Stoffers, whose most notable work was The Host. There were definitely a few scenes throughout the movie that touched on some deeper themes and explored some ideas not commonly explored in cinema. They were small scenes and they were spread too far in my opinion. From what I can understand about the novel, it explores these deeper topics using a familiar love story to keep you engaged. The movie, however, went the route of being about the romance and sprinkling in those deeper themes throughout. It's adapted from a novel by David Levithan, who has a serious talent for writing strong characters. This is a key element I think that was lost when adapted for the screen. Especially with the character of A being a different actor almost every time you saw them, I felt like it would have been important to really solidify their personality. This didn't really happen. The movie was adapted for the screen by Jesse Andrews, who wrote Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl. I really liked that movie, so I was kind of expecting more from him in this. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what he does in the future. He doesn't really have a lot under his belt. Honestly, I think the fact that I almost liked Every Day was one of the main reasons that it disappointed me so much. I think it had the chance to bring an original story to the screen, and instead, it held back from originality in order to sell tickets to teenagers. I give Every Day a 4 out of 10. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to comment below if you had any thoughts about the movie as well. Subscribe if you like this and if you want to see anything more. And if you have a movie you'd want me to review, just put it in the comments.